On the SIG here, you want to go ahead when you're putting the spring back to the tension guide. You always want to go with the end that has more tension or has more resistance. Like right here, this one's a little bit loose. So, and here, this one has a little more resistance. So, we're gonna go ahead and use that side, okay, and put that together. Glocks and XDs, since this can't be separated, we'll just go ahead and put a little oil like that. Okay, just like that, and that's what my instructor told me. So that's fine. Now we move on to the frame. You want to go ahead and go here on the spring area. Those are one of the points. Okay, and of course on some of the functions here, some of the joints. Okay, and a little bit on the base of the hammer. Okay, let's do the same thing on the SIG right here. Some of the points back here, this area here, back there, and within here, and of course the base of the hammer. What I want to do is lubricate this area here, down here, back to the Ruger here, and this face end right there, that flat part. Go ahead and coat the rail. Coat that there and over here, and as well as the SIG, just like that, and along the rail. Now each pistol has their rails are very different. Like my SIG right here, railing will go all the way throughout the whole gun, where the Ruger and I believe the Smith & Wesson M&P, the Glocks, the XDs are just right here and back here. You know what? I forgot to coat that as well. So let's do that and coat that. Okay, well, you know what? I pretty much coated every part of this on all the parts of the gun. So I guess now we can go move on to the assembly portion. So let's go ahead and grab the slide, the barrel, since this is done already, the most important thing. Guide rod and spring. Just like that. Onto the frame. Don't forget to push down this piece right here, okay? Like what we did earlier. That goes down, okay? And it's going to be a little bit tricky on this firearm. I want to go ahead and push this down, the safety part. Let's push that down. And just puts that in there, just like that, just like so. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the takedown pin and have that ready, because I'm going to go ahead and push that there. And right when this first notch right here goes right about there, that's when I want to push the pin all the way in. So let me go ahead and do that. There we go, just like that. Function check. Go ahead. Oh, don't forget to cycle, okay, the slide back and forth. My instructor called this the jacking off mode, so you want to go ahead and do that. And let the oil cycle throughout here. Go ahead and grab yourself a patch and just wipe the excess that comes out here. Alright. And your firearm is ready to be used on the fire and on the range. or on duty, or whatever purpose you're going to use the firearm for. Hopefully it's not for evil. Alright, so let me go ahead and put the SIG together. I'm sure put that there. Got rod and spring. And in it goes. So go ahead and start checking out here. And that's ready to go. So now we have just shown the process of cleaning and oiling your firearm. You don't ever want to have it jammed on you. That's what I believe. You always want it to function properly whenever you need it. Hey, you spent the money on the firearm because you depend your life on it, right? And it's not one of those things where you purchase your firearm just to have it, or just to show off, or just because. No, I don't believe in those answers. You bought that to protect your life and the life of others, and you want it to work every time. And I've heard gun owners, especially Glock owners, those cocky guys there, where they say oh yeah, I fired my gun and I don't have to clean it. I fired like 8, 7, 9,000 times and la-di-da this and that, and it's never jammed on me. Well, I've heard other people sort of say Glock sucks. Okay, I've heard people say SIG sucks because they jam. I've heard the same thing about Berettas and M9s. I've heard the H&K, same thing, and I fired those firearms as well. And yes, they have the capability to jam only because they did not follow the process of cleaning your firearm. Okay, cleaning it before you fire it when you first purchase it, cleaning it after you come from the range or doing its usage. So there you have it. Maintain a cleaning habit of your firearm, and it will never go down on you. Even though I have never fired this particular P95, I have fired one like it, the KP95 PR, which is a silver slide, a silver takedown, and this and that, and it worked very well. Okay, it did not jam on me because the owner kept a regular cleaning maintenance method schedule, so it would never come to that point. I've had this for almost a year now, and the only time it malfunctioned on me is when you fire your last round, it's supposed to lock up, and unfortunately when I fired my last round, it stayed in this position. After I fired my last round, it went back to this position. We determined that it was a bad round, so that was pretty much it. But the one idiot at the range telling me that SIG sucks, well, you know what? I trust my life with this weapon. All right, this is my first firearm, and yes, I spent the money. Not only because it's a 40 caliber, because of the finish, and because of the night sights that are on this thing. It's a good, reliable weapon. This is also a good, reliable weapon, even though we're talking about $600 difference between the two. Okay. Punisher's Glock is a very reliable weapon, and he loves it. So there you have it. Keep maintain a good cleaning schedule for your firearm. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. This is Big Boss of CSD, and hope to see you next time. Later.